everybody, this is Robbie, and I know what you're asking. What is with this blank screen? Well, amidst my experimentation phase of the channel, I thought about more experimentation, and decided to read some books that I wrote during my childhood. Now, I didn't publish them, because I didn't know how to publish stuff at the time. I still don't, I'm not an author, as the books might show, but that was in my childhood, and the books that I wrote were just nonsensical, chaotic, and kind of weird. And I had a couple options. Option one, I could point the camera toward the book as I turned the page, or something like that. And option number two, I could do what I'm doing now and show you the book, and then I read it out, and yeah. I decided to go with option two. And disclaimer, I'm not making any of this up. I actually wrote these in a book. My handwriting is sloppy, so I'm going to have trouble reading it. And if you like this little experiment, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell to be notified about my latest videos. If you like this video, hit the like button and comment about what you think of my childhood book. Now then, first step is Diary of My Wimpy Days. I got inspiration from Diary of a Wimpy Kid, and you can literally just kind of tell at this point. It's called Diary of My Wimpy Days. It's just 2 words away from Diary of a Wimpy Kid. So, yeah. On the back of the book, which is upside down, you got Robbie's life is with Wimpy Days. His friend got him in a bad mood? I'm sorry, I can't read this handwriting. What does it say? It's in pencil. Anywho, let's begin. Again, more inspiration. So, August and Tuesday. We had a trip to New Hampshire, and things went unexpected. Can't spell. I had trouble sleeping in the car. Why did I emphasize car there? And this picture, what is this picture? Seriously, what is this picture? It's supposed to be me in a car, but it looks less like a car and more like an accident at a factory that someone decided to just publicize anyway. I wanted to continue the whole thing. I waited for this to blow over. What? What? For 30 minutes to I had to wait. We continued the drive at 12:30 a.m. Once we went, we really did need a break. Which was the whole point of the thing. And these are kind of true, but trust me, they're gonna get weirder. We got to car accident. Why did I emphasize car? And Mom said, thanks God. What the? Again, I'm not making any of this up. And I did not know how to draw cars well. Tell me, what does this look like to you? To me, it looks like a boot with wheels. But in the car, I fell asleep. And when I woke up, we were in New Hampshire already. My emphasis in these is really weird. What? And there's me, and this picture is supposed to be me asleep, with everybody else, and this weird abomination of a drawing off to New Hampshire. Okay? The funny thing is that I didn't see a welcome sign because I was sleeping. But I had to go to bed when we got there, so that's not a good sign. How is that not a good sign? I said myself in the earlier thing, 12:30 a.m. Of course we need sleep. Mom said I meant in bed. What? What? So that is a true experience. When we went to New Hampshire, I slept in the car for like 2 hours. That was the least amount of time I had ever gotten sleep. And Jesus Christ, I do not know how to. I did not know how to draw anything. I can safely say my drawing skills have improved to the point where I can actually draw a table instead of a rectangle. And then it's Wednesday. Hey, look, I didn't know how to spell Wednesday, so it's spelled Wednesday. My first day at school was a tiny disaster. What? I was in the van today and I couldn't see my new school. Mom said she might have gone the wrong way. It took 20 minutes to get to the school. I'm not exposing any personal info here either. Thank God I made sure of that. I didn't put my address in there. Anywho, but when we got to the school, there were a few teachers on the playground. Yes, the playground. Look, doesn't that look so much like a playground to you? I mean, look, we got like the swing set with one weird bean swing. We got a slide, I guess. Like, wouldn't you want to be in this playground? Okay, then. I panicked a bit and wanted to skip the whole year. No, I didn't. No. I didn't feel like that. I mean, seriously, if this guy, I really don't think that I went to the school, saw the playground, and I, was like, well, time to skip the whole year. Goodbye. Right? But the teachers have a paper, so they would say, Robbie's accent. Oh, shucks! Oh my god. Oh, shucks. What is up with my writing? By the time a whistle blew, we had to line up. But the line goes like boy and then a girl and so on. Yeah, that's interesting. How? It's a pattern. By the way, I did not know how to draw. By the way, I drew stick figures and how to differentiate from. Oh wait, whoops, wrong picture. Boys and girls, draw hair on them. All men in my universe are bald. The women have hair. And seriously, this looks like a door that leads to an alternate dimension. I really hope you can see this well. When we got to the school, we saw lockers, but everyone got their lock names mixed up, and I put mine in my locker. The what? Ah, yes, the lockers. Don't these look like lockers to you? This looks more like the wall I drew. Like, Jesus Christ. The teacher said if someone put their stuff in a person's locker, their stuff would be taken away. The whole school heard about it and got paranoid. Yeah, this looks like okay, this is weird. Okay. But all it did was make things worse. The teachers confiscated all the stuff except mine. My teacher, Mrs. Patterson, said, "What a good boy! Thanks." Was I a dog? What? Also, we're getting to that point where I started to make stuff up. Kinda. I really don't think that's what happened. I could be wrong. I was in 3rd grade. My memory's a little weird. Yeah, the teacher's name was Mrs. Patterson. I am so sorry about this. It's just that I put in the thing. Yeah. Okay, so and look at this drawing. I tried to make things a little more realistic, like putting a fire alarm here door. This doesn't look. That doesn't help. I just put a thing that said fire on it, and the class got mad and then booed. What? Like, probably booing this teacher who was like, "Good boy, good boy." Mrs. Patterson. Okay, you know what? We're not gonna say it anymore. Quiet the class down, so she gave me headphones. Then she gave me my 3DS, even though they don't allow video games at school. Oh. Ah. That totally happened. There's a subreddit called r/that happened. This entire book could probably fit there. She said, "I'll ban fun if you don't quiet down." Oh, she didn't! And what the? Jesus Christ, I'm painting my teacher like a villain. But the school heard that too. 5 seconds later, no one would even raise their hands. We got to work and was making good progress, but before we finished, the fire alarm went off. Ah, that's why I drew that fire alarm. But nobody listened and the teacher went outside. Emergency was detected, but it was worse after recess, and then it just ends there. Basically, my mentality was I write these on the day it happened, so I don't really forget about it. But my weird mentality was time for bed. Better just skip that and just I just kind of wrote about my entire day, and then if I went to bed, it was like, well, screw that then. Moving on. It was like, and seriously, my fire alarm looked so much worse than it did before. It's like it put on some weight. Like, what happened? What's going on? And then Thursday, everyone would move and had a rumor yesterday. All the teachers got suspicious. They saw people reading. My spelling sucked. The long, hard. What? I checked Cristobal. What? And I saw a Category 5 with the 160 miles per hour out on C. What the? Okay. Look at this. It's so small. Yeah. I still made it look ridiculous. But that's nothing compared to the next picture. I was scared when I saw the rip current thread. Jesus Christ, I painted myself like a coward back then. And it's like, look at this. Look at this. This is supposed to be a TV. And I ran out of room for some reason, and it's just like rip current thread. Hi, on the very outside. And why was I worried about the rip current threat? I wasn't going to the beach. I was going to school. I don't even think I was worried about the rip current threat. If that actually happened, Jesus, I was kind of a coward back then. Local on the 8s didn't help either. It said strong storms, da-da-da-da-da. I think I'm starting to make shit up. And this is what local on the 8s looked like. At least in my freaking drawings. My lightning looks horrible. The TV barely looks like a TV, and I kept extending it so the TV looks more like a telescope than a TV. I took my 3DS and food to the basement for survival. Yeah, no, I'm making shit up at this point. We didn't have a basement in our house. House in New Hampshire. We didn't. Yeah, we're getting to the point where we're making stuff up, and yeah, pretty much just, yeah, I kind of thought, like, my day would be too boring or something, so I just started to make shit up, and just like, oh, this totally happened, guys. We didn't get a single Category 5 hurricane in New Hampshire. The worst we got was a tropical storm. Well, man, that was about it. But some jerks And this, this doesn't look good, does it? But some jerks found my storm cellar. Nobody knew where I lived, and came screaming with everyone. The whole school ran, and some had flashlights. What is happening? What is happening? Like, seriously, please make sense of this whole thing. If you can make sense of the story, I will proudly subscribe to your channel and like every single one of your videos and give you a shout out forever and ever, because I can't make sense of anything. I had a flashlight too. Pretty soon we were in a storm-proof area. I wanted to have fun, but everybody kept running, so I ran. What? Literally making stuff up. And, look at this picture. What is this? What is this? I saw another one downstairs of the storm cellar, but everyone except a person would go into the arcade until everyone was What arcade? Hey, how deep is my imaginary storm cellar? What is happening? And why are people getting mad? What is going on? The teachers opened the door and closed it to get shelter. I think they were on it with a whistle and threw it in there. What the hell? It bounced down, but kids got away. Yeah, that was supposed to be a track, but it kind of like the bouncing, but it looks more like a cobra just snuck into my shelter. What? Checkpoint. I'm guessing that was because I ran out of time in the day writing my story. So I put a check mark point down and forgot to erase it. The teacher said if we didn't get out, the school would be canceled. A jerk named Chris Bum. Okay, I'm saying that name because completely made up. It's a completely made up person. Ran up to save school. What the? What? So this kid is like, get up here. What's up with that kid? Like, what is up with this kid? What is he hypnotized? I'm confused. He ran up before the teachers got to 30, but the teachers were mad. He made a big run for it before he died. Oh my god! And he was smacking the news. What the? Jesus Christ, I had a dark child of mine. Like, that was, what a turn. Like, Jesus Christ. Before, we were just, like, going to school, and now it's like, we went into a storm shelter. And then this kid got up and went up there, and and then he died, apparently. And then we were in the news, and we were on it, and it said that a child died, and 191 were alive. Why would it need to say that? What is going on? This is not even on a TV anymore. I just put it in there. It also said a teacher died, or 3. What the? I think I missed important context. What is going on? The 2 teachers called the cops to put us in crime. The police came in 20 minutes flat. I'm confused. I couldn't believe a teacher do this to me and the 191 kids, and once we gave them the certificates and stuff, it would be the end of my whole life. All I know is I can't die. What would they kill everybody or something? Jesus Christ. Guys, that would make the news for sure. Cops arrest 191 kids and kill all of them. Like, Jesus Christ. I'm thinking that I got inspiration from Cabin Fever, which had a plot point where Greg thinks he became a criminal, so yeah, at that point I just kind of integrated that part into my story. If I did die, I'd go up to my nice paradise, but God would say, want to go to Earth, yes or no? Yes. Another weird drawing. This is so confusing. We're not even on page 20. I would have a big fall back. Ah, yes. From the heaven ball to the earth ball. Like, what? Why, my imagination was wild. We kept running until we found a dead end. We saw some dirt on the ground and started digging like dogs. Yup, this is kinda intense, but it makes no sense. What is happening? No one heard the teachers, and then they gave up. They put a sign that jerks were only allowed at school. Ah, yes, because apparently now only bullies are allowed at school for some insane reason that I just came up with. But that problem can wait. Okay, this whole situation was worse. We noticed police cars. How? We were in the dirt. What? We found a few more stairs that led to an airway with an exit. You know, this. What did I do here? Yeah, there's the kids here, the police are somewhere up there. What? We saw a button to shut it down, but the thing is, we were stuck. We fell 100 feet on the lows, and SNDW. Oh, snow. Everyone was wondering about this 191 children pile. Someone's counting 192. I don't know. There's a freaking pit. What is this? I think I just devolved the story into chaos and wrote what my imagination was thinking for the day. Someone saw a pit with a landing 10 inches deep. It had floodwaters, so we went up. Unfortunately, we didn't know that it went home, and at insert person's name, at insert grandma's name and insert grandpa's house. I took a peek out and shut the door. Once again, didn't know how to draw freaking police cars. I told everyone it's unsafe and to keep running. I leaded all the children. I also found nasty pants and poop pants at the end of the line. Oh, what? Oh, I also just. Oh, and guess what? I just. Whoops. Guess what? I just inserted Larry the Cucumber and Bob the Tomato into the picture for some reason. Other than what? To just. I don't know, Easter egg that spot or something? That doesn't even make any sense. What? What is this? I didn't like it that police cars were above us. We got to another exit too. I guess they ran out of fuel because I told everyone to climb out. Everyone lined up to get to fresh air. Except for one thing, the ground doesn't exist. Like, seriously, I forgot to draw the freaking ground. So that's fun. Another checkpoint flag. But that wasn't even the end. The police caught us and had to call ahead and run, but we found another entrance, so we needed to run back the way we came to the button to turn the airway on. So we turned back, but we got to a situation right away. We couldn't find the button. Someone spotted the button and pushed it. This is the button. Make with that what you will. We couldn't open the airway. We thought it was the wrong kid. We lined up to see who could open it. What is that, Excalibur's button or something? But I don't know if someone open the airway or poop pants put poop on the button. What? I just sort of poop into the freaking story for some reason. What? I'm just like, my childhood was like every other kid's cartoon in the planet, but kind of worse. It's like people are just pushing the button. It's like, what? Huh? And it's like, yeah. Someone saw the pit closed, so we ran on the bridge. We noticed a bad and smell coming from someone, and when we looked up, Poop Pants was shooting poop at us. We had to wear raincoats to keep dry. This is just chaos. What the? This sure is something. I erased something here, but you try making sense of this story. It was dark in there, so we had to use flashlights or torches for lights. And this is a flashlight. And this is my flashlight. It looks more like, I don't know, a freaking cylinder or something. And my torches look like a pepper spray. I spotted another storm cell or door up ahead. And I opened it and peeked outside of this underground world and saw a house near Grandma's, but it didn't have any police cars. I told everyone to come out, but the kids got scared, so that got to Squirrel and Air1. And that's the day. My bookshelf has a storm cellar, and me and 191 other kids are on the run. How does that sound for a story? If only it made any sense and I was good at drawing. Now then, on to Friday. I think I know what happened. We were back underground in no time flat. I think some police caught us, so we went back in there. But we decided to sleep there. The thing is, we couldn't sleep. It was too cold. Yeah, chalk it up to the temperature, not the fact that you're on the run. And it was a tough day yesterday. And we had sleeping bags. Someone shut the door to lock the teachers out, but we were locked in. It was a good thing all the children were there, but we got paranoid about the 3% chance of happiness. Why? We got scared and hopped to a different sleeping spot. You know, you could have just gotten out of the sleeping bags, but this looks way funnier. We just basically engaged into a sack race of sorts. Oh my god. We found a nice spot to sleep in, but we caught two kids sliding in a slide, so I did too. But the other foil followed me. It's a slide! Why is there a slide underground? I think if there's a slide down. I think if there's a slide on the ground, we might be nearing the freaking mantle. We had to do a stride thing. We had to flee the slide to and it was longer too, 10 minutes long. What the hell is happening? we had to go to another slide that is longest of all. Another slide! And this is all taking place underground. So yeah, apparently 192 kids are going to the freaking mantle. That's a big thing. We were just waiting to get out of here. I was trying to deal with it. This is a slide. Can't tell? Neither can I. Someone bounced to the other point, so we did too. There's a spring, apparently. How was there a spring? Who designed this? When we springed out, a police officer caught us. Remember about Jack and Robin? No? Well, they were in big trouble when they heard, "Hey, what's going on? Jack, oh no you don't, my wife, God's grabbed them, but this is a mistake." What? Wait! What? What did I draw? They got grabbed and had to go to the machine. Well, we were in big trouble when we heard, "Hey, what's happening? Children run, police grab them." What? Why did I make the ground all wavy? It looks like we're all just Jesus walking on the water. We ran right away and didn't stop until we lost them. Then I got caught by that jerk. Well, I had to tell them whose fault it is. I had to say, "Arrest Cristobal." Well, okay, what? So basically, okay, so my character just sold out a guy. This literally feels like the ocean. Look at the lines; they get more wavy and like pointed. It kind of. What are we all, Jesus? Well, I told them about the whole all an 8 miles per hour thing. What? But they told me that it was the teachers who did this, and they said it was 80 miles per hour. I'm so confused. I didn't know what they were doing, so they showed me their phones. That's it. That's the day, I guess. As I couldn't. One of the guy showing me the phone is floating, so I guess he unlocked levitation while we all just get to walk on water, I guess. So that's like, wow, that was confusing. Like, absolutely confusing. And I couldn't draw right well, the story went off track really quickly, and Jesus, and we aren't even done yet. We aren't even done with the whole week, I guess. We're only just starting the weekend for this. So, yeah, we're 24 pages in. There is about 151 or 100 and spoiler alert, the whole story just ends abruptly. Like, I couldn't even give it an ending. So this will be a little bit of a trip, won't it? Hope you enjoyed this, and see you all next time for more of that.